When I think about words to describe my brother Michael, I think about he's a bit he's a really big oh, it's such a toughie.
You know how we call some people mechanically inclined? They can pick up any tool and know how to use it? Well, I'd refer to Michael as mechanically declined. You can't even send him shopping for the right tool.
But it was that adventure that led me to believe that the right adjectives for Michael are caring and compassionate. We might not have been able to find the right tool, but Michael totally knew how to make the situation happy again by finding the right bar to buy the right bubbly to make everything better. Happy birthday, Michael.
A word that I would have to use to describe Michael would have to be fierce. I've always been so jealous of his fierce sense of confidence. And after a night of drinking with a few beverages, his dance moves are also very fierce.
When I think of Michael, I think of male rompers because of the time we went to Las Vegas and traded my floral dress for his floral romper, and it looked much better on him.
Gorgeous. Michael Whitman owns the word gorgeous. Gorgeous personality, gorgeous looks, and gorgeous clothes. I love to travel with him to the competitions. His gorgeous looks got us upgrades on the airplane and got us the best seats in the house in the restaurants.
Michael is kind and caring.
Mama number 2 here. Just wanted to wish you a happy 30th birthday. One of my fondest memories, like 26 years ago when we first met you, right over here. You were behind the fence, peeking through, asking if you can come over and play. I asked you to go ask your mom if it was okay, and you came back and told me that she said that we were strangers and you weren't allowed. Anyways, it seems like not that long ago, and now look, you're 30. Happy birthday.
Okay, so the one word that we think of when we think of the beautiful Michael Whitman.
Doctor.
Sorry, Dr. Beautiful Michael Whitman is vaginas.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! We love you!
What's something that always reminds me of Michael Newman, forever and always? Velcro watches. If it wasn't for that ugly fucking Velcro watch that you were wearing at our training way back when at Cineplex, I would have never asked you for the time and never casually touched your hand and said, "Oh, do you know what time it is, mister?"
Michael, he's a few things. He's thoughtful, he's generous, but let's say he's expressive. He's kind of mastered the art of rolling the eyes. Happy birthday, Michael. We'll see you soon.
One word to describe Michael would be queen, not only because of all the times he peer pressured me to go to the drag bar, which I never did regret, but also because every time we went, he had to have the most fabulous shoes, the most fabulous hair, and don't you dare touch that fabulous face of his.
Around 5 years ago, the kids were really impressed with how perfect your hair was. I guess you put a lot of product in your hair and made it perfect. They were so fascinated they wanted to touch it. You wouldn't allow that. But they bugged and bugged and bugged you, and finally you allowed Hannah to touch it. And boy, did she ever mess it up. You looked like Frankenstein after that.
When I think of you, I can't help but think how spoiled you are. I mean, you're only turning 30, and you don't even remember what it's like to fly in coach. The year we went to Surprise Alley in London, Zach booked economy with a plan to upgrade. I booked premium economy with a plan to upgrade. And you, flying on points, were the only one with a confirmed business seat both ways. And for the record, you were the only one that didn't have a job.
Michael is a lover of Whitney Houston, as we all know. One story that comes to mind is we were in Darien Lake probably about 8 or 9 years ago, and it was at the end of the night, it was a laser show, we had gone to the washroom, and Whitney Houston came on. Michael came running out of the bathroom saying, "It's Whitney!" And we had to run all the way back to the laser show right away to see Whitney Houston was playing.
I think the one word that comes to mind the most is that he is a total babe. I can't think of the amount of people that have seen him for the first time and say, "Who is that guy, Jess?"
Michael is accommodating because he wasn't a Christmas fanatic, but now he is, so he has to live up to Zach's expectations. And Jane.
He's a crazy cat lady, and I love him for it. Happy birthday.
Diva, because Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Dolly Parton, Shania Twain.
Happy 30th birthday, Michael. A blast from the past. Johnny Rocket days. Anyway, hope you're enjoying your birthday. And what I remember most about you is you're quiet, yet sassy. Hope you enjoy your day. Bye.
Words that make me think of Michael. Waterworks, cries a lot, sensitive, emotional. When he was a baby, he was very quiet, didn't cry a lot. And then he turned 2 and he started to cry, and I don't think he's stopped since. Cries at commercials, cries at every show on TV. And if you just say, "Michael, cry," he'll actually just start crying. But we love you anyway. Love you, Michael.
Michael is that cool girl at a party, like Angelica Houston talking to Helena Bonham Carter about all the people at the Oscars.
Some of the words that I have to describe Mike is, you're adventurous, there's no doubt about that. You're spontaneous, I don't think there's anyone more spontaneous that I know who will pick up and just go do anything. You're intelligent, we all know that. You're fun. You're probably like one of my most fun friends.
I have a lot of good memories of you growing up, but the one I chose is when we went to Philadelphia and you were in the Worlds and you placed. And I was so proud of you. I cried in the corner so nobody could see me. It was honestly a great 3-4 days, except for the 10-hour drive home.
He's fun, he's nice, he has brown hair, he's married, and he used to have a pool.
One word that makes me think of Michael is cruise. And the reason for that is because pretty much for the first 3 years of our friendship, Michael, Zach, and I, the 3 of us, spent pretty much all of our time there.
Happy birthday, Michael. If I were to describe you with a few words, I guess the biggest thing I could think of is, like we always say, you're a ray of fucking sunshine.
When I hear anything about Canada, I think of you. Hey. Okay. Next, okay, you have this unique ability to get under Eric's skin, which was always very impressive. But then at the same time, you had the talent to be the peacemaker of our group when the time called for it. You are loyal and you have the biggest heart.
Okay, so an adjective I think of when I think of Mike is honest. Lots of funny stories that go along with Mike's honesty over the years. But I remember the first time he was introduced to a high school boyfriend turned university boyfriend of mine. The first thing he did when he saw us together was say, "You can do better."
When I think of Michael, I think of loyalty. He's literally stopped what he was doing to stand up for me. He's taken a shift when I was going to be out of town and forgot that I had to work. He's bold and he's brave, and I admire that. I'm so lucky to have a friend like him. Happy birthday. Love you.
Words come to mind when I think of you, and they are little and daddy.
We love you!